Newcastle agreement. A breaks down the Alexander Isak transfer saga and how it has come to this for the Liverpool target. The ongoing transfer saga involving Alexander Isak has overshadowed much of the footballing discourse throughout the summer months, yet as the clock ticks down, with only 4 days remaining before the transfer window shuts, uncertainty continues to cloud the Swedish forward's future in the Premier League. Liverpool, having reshaped their attacking line by parting ways with Luis Diaz and Darwin Nunez, have made Isak their prime target. The Reds' hierarchy believe the striker's qualities make him the perfect spearhead for Arne Slot's new-look side. However, Newcastle United remain equally resolute in their determination to retain the man who has become their talisman. Having netted an extraordinary 44 Premier League goals over the last 2 campaigns at St. James Park, Isak's time in the Northeast has confirmed him as one of the league's most feared attackers, yet his recent stance suggests his ambitions now lie beyond Tyneside. His absence from Newcastle's opening to fixtures, including Monday night's thrilling 3-2 comeback, intensifies daily, with the prospect of a British record-breaking transfer fee looming large as September 1 approaches. The state of Newcastle's recruitment struggles following the departure of sporting director Paul Mitchell in July. The responsibility for recruitment unexpectedly fell to Eddie Howe's nephew, Andy Howe. For the younger Howe, this has been nothing short of a trial by fire. With the club enduring repeated setbacks in their attempts to reinforce the squad, promising deals for João Pedro and Liam Delap slipped away, both players instead choosing Chelsea. Even after Newcastle had shown progress in talks with Brighton for João Pedro, it was Chelsea who swooped decisively. Similarly, Liverpool stole a march on the Magpies by sealing the £79 million signing of France under-21 forward Hugo Ekitike. Weeks after Newcastle saw their own £70 million bid rejected, attention then turned to Benjamin Zako, seen as an ideal long-term striking option. Yet despite Newcastle's £73 million valuation of the RB Leipzig striker, Manchester United's more aggressive pursuit convinced the Slovenian to opt for Old Trafford. These repeated near misses have left the Magpies scrambling to reinforce their attack after the earlier acquisition of Anthony Elanga, leading to mounting frustration amongst fans and decision-makers alike. Current target Sion Wissa of Brentford has been Newcastle's main focus for much of the summer, though efforts to lure him to Tyneside have been met with stubborn resistance from the London club. Despite the striker's reluctance to feature for Brentford in recent weeks, his employers have so far held firm, creating an echo of Newcastle's own standoff with Liverpool regarding Isak. Liverpool's transfer balancing act, meanwhile, Dover. On Merseyside, Liverpool are facing critical decisions of their own in the final stretch of the window. After a busy summer reshaping the squad, Arne Slot now has an array of attacking and defensive reinforcements at his disposal. Hugo Ekitike and Florian Wirtz have injected fresh firepower into the forward line, while Milos Kerkez, Jeremy Frimpong, and Giovanni Leone have bolstered the defensive unit. Such significant arrivals, however, have inevitably pushed other players toward the exit door. Luis Diaz, Yorel Quansah, and Darwin Nunez have already departed, and speculation suggests further high-profile departures could follow. Harvey Elliott's future is particularly uncertain. The young playmaker has long been admired by RB Leipzig, who are preparing to return with an offer once they complete the sale of Xavi Simons. Elliott, who found minutes limited under Slot last season, now faces even tougher competition for game time following Wirtz's arrival. Though Liverpool are not actively seeking to move him on, circumstances could leave the Reds with a decision to make. The twist comes with Tottenham's surprise attempt to hijack Chelsea's long-expected move for Simons. Spurs have reportedly tabled a £60 million bid, close to Leipzig's asking price. And with Chelsea yet to submit a formal offer, momentum appears to be shifting in Tottenham's favor. Should Spurs seal the deal, Leipzig would suddenly find themselves with substantial funds to pursue Elliott, creating another layer of complexity in Liverpool's transfer puzzle. Other potential exits and other players seemingly on the way out is left back Kostas Tsimikas, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Greek international is close to finalizing a loan move to AS Roma. The 29-year-old has been a loyal servant since his arrival from Olympiacos in 2020, amassing 115 appearances across all competitions. Despite playing 29 times last season, he has never fully displaced Andy Robertson in the pecking order. Negotiations with Roma are said to be at an advanced stage, with the Syria club ready to cover his full salary, while his Liverpool contract runs until 2027. His immediate future appears destined for Rome, where he will hope to secure more consistent playing time. A turbulent start to Slot's reign on the pitch. Liverpool have begun life under Arne Slot in dramatic fashion, despite surrendering 2-goal leads in both of their opening fixtures. They managed victories over Bournemouth 4-2 and Newcastle 3-2. The performances of Ekatike, Kirkaz, Wirtz have already provided flashes of excitement. But defensive frailties remain a concern. As the final days of the window approach, Liverpool find themselves juggling potential record-breaking arrivals, delicate outgoings, and the pressure of maintaining a winning start to the campaign. Newcastle, meanwhile, continue to fight to hold on to their star striker. Though the lure of Anfield and the inevitability of player ambition may yet prove too strong, one thing is clear. The outcome of these negotiations could define the fortunes of both clubs for the season ahead.
This is not the debut Sesko imagined when he declared his excitement about United's future project, saying, "The history of Manchester United is obviously very special, but what really excites me is the future." When we discussed the project, it was clear that everything is in place for this team to grow and compete for the biggest trophies again soon. But now, with just 2 trophies left to play for, the Premier League and the FA Cup, those dreams already feel distant. The league title appears well out of reach, and the mood around Old Trafford has soured. Sesko also spoke of the positive energy and family environment at United. But after last night's shock exit and a poor start to the season, that energy has seemingly evaporated. The visible frustration on Amorum's face and his post-match comments told their own story. In his cryptic interview, Amorum fumed, "I know the best team won, the only team that was on the pitch. I think the players spoke very clearly. Today, it's not just the space we gave them, it's the way we started the game. No intensity, totally lost. It's hard to explain, but they responded. That's it." Meanwhile, trouble is also brewing in midfield. Once seen as a future star, Kobbie Mainoo is now considering his options